Welcome back to the Enough is Enough podcast, home of anti-narc warriors. Every last one of us, anti-narc warrior. Today's topic, how the narc wins you back. They're very clever about winning you back. There's nothing sadder than a spouse who goes back to their narc. You know you need to leave and divorce the narc. You are on the verge of doing it, and then you let the narc win you back. In this video, I'll show you how the narc gets his victim back. First, if you want to join our anti-narc warrior team, we'd love to have you. The more the merrier. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, here's the typical story of what the narc does to keep you from divorcing him. 1, it begins with you having enough of the narc's abuse. You know you need to get away from him to save yourself and your kids. Maybe you've read Dr. Dave Clarke's book, Enough is Enough, or one of his other books. This man is brilliant. I'm just telling you. Maybe you're still living with the narc, or maybe you've left, maybe you filed divorce. 2, you have a support team who all want you to divorce the narc. They're solidly on board. They are urging you to follow through. Your family, close friends, maybe one or more of your kids. 3, intellectually, you know divorce is the right choice. Biblically, you know you have the right to divorce. But, and it's a huge but, emotionally, you are still trauma bonded to your narc. You don't know that, but you are. 4, so when the narc begins his campaign to stop the divorce and win you back, it works. Your trauma bond trumps your brain. You know better, you still go back. 5, the narc dearly loves the challenge of winning you back. He'll act all upset and worried, freaked out. He's not. He knows you, and he knows every minute of his operation is going to be successful. He loves every minute of it. He's going to win you back. He's having the time of his life. 6, the narc puts on a wonderful fake repentance performance. Oh my goodness. If they had a narc award ceremony, he would get the Oscar. The narc lies his head off. In fact, every narc there would get an Oscar. The narc lies his head off and does it beautifully and convincingly. Very persuasive, the narc. I'm so sorry. No, he's not. You might even get some tears, fake crocodile tears. I now realize my mistakes. No, he doesn't. I can see how I hurt you. He can see it all right. He could always see it. He just doesn't care. He acts like he cares now. All of a sudden, I have changed. I will be different from now on. Big, fat, evil lie. He won't change. In fact, he'll be worse when you take him back. 7, the narc, just like he did when dating you, showers you with love bombing. And nobody love bombs like a narc. Compliments, gifts, love notes, a ton of promises, romantic dinners, you name it. He'll mow your lawn, he'll take care of it, he'll do all kinds of chores he's never done. And he won't when you take him back. He promises you everything you've always wanted and needed and begged for, all lies. Every stinking one of them, lies. 8, the narc doesn't want to be divorced, but it's not because he loves you or is actually sorry or will change. None of that's true. He doesn't want to lose face with others. He doesn't want to lose his money. He doesn't want to lose the ability, the pleasure of abusing you. See, that's what he lives for. Normal people would never think that way. The narc isn't a normal person. When a cat is playing with a mouse, torturing it, the cat doesn't want the mouse to leave. 9, the narc checks all the boxes in his win you back campaign. I mean, you name it, he's going to do it temporarily. Talks to the pastor and wins the pastor over because the pastor doesn't get it. Sees a counselor and wins the Christian counselor over because the Christian counselor's a wimp and doesn't get it and wants to believe him. Attends church and a men's Bible study and wins all those people over. Reads a few marriage books or says he does. Prays every day or says he does. 10, the narc fools many people into thinking he has changed. He's the hero of the church. He's the hero of your neighborhood. He may fool some of your family members and friends as well. And he sends all those he's fooled to you as his flying monkeys to pressure you into taking him back and convincing you he's changed. These flying monkeys, who are dumber than monkeys, quite a bit dumber, think they're doing the right thing. What they're doing is like sending people in lifeboats back to the Titanic. We're getting away from the sinking ship. What is the matter with you? And they'll send you back to the boat. 11, because you haven't done your work on your trauma bond, you end up caving. You'll hold firm for a while, but then you cave. Against your support team's arguments, you stop the divorce and you go back to the narc. You lose the trust of your entire support team. They're done with you. You lose your children who can no longer trust you to do the right thing and keep them safe. You're going to have to win them back. Because you went back to the narc, no one believes he ever abused you. They think, why would you go back? It must not have been that bad. 12, the crowning blow and the worst blow is that the narc doesn't change. He reverts back to his abusive self and is worse than he was before, because now he'll make you pay dearly for wanting to divorce him. He will rip you to shreds. Look, if you've gone back to your narc, here's what I want you to do. Number 1, do not dwell on regrets. Regrets don't help anyone. 2, read my ebook, Codependent Hell, to break your trauma bond to the narc. You don't break your trauma bond, you're not going anywhere. You'll always take him back. 3, then read my ebook, From Codependent to Independent. There it is, with the ninja on the cover. This is going to help you get strong enough to leave and divorce the narc and keep your kids close to you in the process. Both these resources are on my website, davideclarkephd.com. That's Clarke with an E. Finally, you have to build a new support team and get back on the escape journey. The previous supporters probably aren't going to support you again because you let them down. Okay, whatever, move on. Even though going back to the narc is a massive mistake, look, it's not uncommon. Don't beat yourself up. Leaving and divorcing a narc is brutally hard. Your trauma bond is incredibly strong. The narc is a master of fake repentance as well. So it's not unusual at all. In fact, it's almost universal to make several escape attempts before you actually get free of the narc. That's normal. So suck it up and get back on track. Me and my team and my resources are with you. Most importantly, God is with you. He wants you free. You're going to get out. That's why we have all these materials for you. Finally, if you have a loved one who is with a narc and you want to know what you can do to get them free, I've got a resource for you. It's called Someone I Love is in Love with a Narcissist. This will give you a step-by-step biblical plan to get your person to realize, I'm with a narc, and get the heck away from him. Divorced, engaged, married, whatever. We want to break them up. And this is the tool that will help you do that. Again, on the website, davideclarkephd.com, Clarke with an E.